Your name again?
Priscilla.
Priscilla and
My name is Izzy.
Iggy?
Izzy.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Like is he here or is he not? Well, if is he not, you'd be like a space cadet, right? All right, so I'm going to take Izzy for a second while Priscilla holds the camera and gets us both in here. So when I first met you and you were up there, you were kind of coming down and the snowboard was kind of getting out of control, wasn't it? So I put you on your backside or the heel, and what did I ask you to do? This thing.
The belly
Oh,
button.
to hold your belly button in.
Pull it back a little bit, right. And so what did that do when you did that?
I was really controlled.
Able to control, right. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is something a little bit different. So can you face up that way, your belly button? Now, because you're young, is you not? Can you put this foot in front of this foot over here? Yep, that's very good. A lot of adults can't find that. Now, can you skip to me? Skip to me. Skip, skip, skip. You got to move that foot when you skip. No, you're going to bring the belly button towards me and skip like this. There you go. Come on, skip. Skip. Okay, that's good. I could have taught you how to walk up here, but I asked you to do something you already knew, which was skipping, right? And it just happened to have a snowboard attached to your back foot and it allowed you to skip right up here, didn't it? That was actually easier than me telling you to pick up the board, put it in, move your other foot first, and then bring the board behind you, blah, 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 wasn't it? The word skip meant something you knew, right? Okay, so face that part of the snowboard towards me. No, the nose. The nose, that's in front of your foot. Bring that to me. Bring it around, bring it around. Bring it around. What I like about that is, that's you going to the toe side. The body was over there and you brought the snowboard around. So now I want you to point the nose at me and stand on your snowboard. Stand right on. Okay. What I want you to do is to head this way by turning your head and not your shoulders. So the shoulders will stay here and the head will turn more here. Because when we turn our shoulders, Izzy, what leg has more weight on it?
This.
No, come on.
This one.
Yeah, that one, you're correct. Because we turned our shoulders. Those bigger girls I was working with, they were doing that when they were riding down. So that meant they were chasing this leg. So we don't do that. We turn our head here. Look. Now, what does a fish do in the water? They swim. Show me with your hands how they swim. Like that, okay. I want you to stand on the snowboard looking this way while I hold your hand, and I want you to pretend that you're a fish, and I want you to wiggle a little bit while looking this way. So this doesn't count. For example, if I go, look at me. If I say, I'm looking at Izzy, I'm looking at her the hard way, but I turn my head, I can see her, okay? And that's something that we get lost in when people say, look ahead. I am looking ahead. We haven't turned the head. So let's make it easy. All right, so grab hold of my hand here. And instead of pulling on me, I pull you while you look down this arm, and you wiggle that snowboard slowly, slowly. Wiggle. Keep it coming, wiggle. Okay, at this point here, I'm working with Izzy independently, and I'm going to move her across the hill on her right or left foot forward and show a little pivot drill which will allow her to come off of her heels and get diagonal on the toe side while moving down the hill. So you can see that the tail of the board goes up and then the rider pivots, comes across to the toe side. This is an easy way for you to learn to get from heel to toe by taking your board uphill, either left or right foot. When it reaches the fall line, which is straight down, you're now ready to transfer your body across the board to the new side, whether it be a toe or a heel movement. This is actually Izzy's first day riding, and you will see that basically she has an overall pretty good position. Nice movement of the knees there and stuff, pressing down over the toes, and doesn't stick her butt out, as a couple of people going by here will do in a minute or two. Or there was another clip where a girl goes by and she's all kind of bent body. Izzy is bending at the ankles and the knees and doing a great job. Very first day with a little bit of guidance, but parents, you can do this. You notice that I'm hanging on to her hands there, kind of assist her, and there she is on her toe side. She'll turn her head and go a little toe side to the other side, turn her head and come back, turn her head and go across, and be a little pivot move again, back on her little heels. I mean, she was amazing. So, guys, it's just not that difficult. There's the bad position. Head down, butt sticking out. Body needs to be tall, erect. We work from the ankles through the knees and the hips. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. We'll hit the subscribe button, notification button, leave comments, stay with us so that you too can shred ahead.
So you're sliding to me, look at me, lean back. Okay, pull that left knee back. The left knee, that was the right one. Okay. Pull the left knee back and let it go diagonal. Okay. Look this way, not yet, let it go. Till it goes uphill more, turn it uphill more. Let it come out a little bit. Let that left leg come forward a little bit more. Now pull the knee back.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it go forward a little more. Now pull the knee back. We're not going to sit in a chair, but we're going to steer it like you're doing. Yep, let it go forward. A little bit of a rocker in there, I like that. A little bit of a falling leaf, comes over to the right foot, uphill with it, left foot leads out. There we go. This is all part of the diagonal drill that we're doing on the other video. Beautiful job. So we're out at this point. The question was, when I was going down from you, that my thighs start to burn while I'm holding this position. And you know why that is. Because you were told to sit in a seat, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, if I go to a wall and do this and put my back there, how long do you think I'll be there before these burn?
Yeah.
Because I'm locked down. I'm locked down. What we're actually asking you to do is to stand up and bring back.
Right, longer.
Not sit in the chair locked down. I am leaning back towards the chair, but I'm not actually sitting in it. And let me show you why.
Okay.
When I go to sit in the chair, this is how I go.
Right.
And then once the butt hits, I put the back back. Do you agree? That's a normal move for everyday people.
Right.
So when somebody tells you on a snow hill, sit in a chair, that's what you do.
Right. Right.
But that's not really what they wanted,
Right.
was it?
Right.
Because it reduces leverage and fries your thighs.
Exactly.
And you're a testament to that.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So we're going to go up and have you get in that position. That you're going to come down with more speed and control without frying the thighs.
Okay. Got it. So instead of going like that, I go more with the heel. Because this is her first time ever being on a snowboard, ever.
Really?
And she's already
Well,
learned so
that's
much.
good.
Yeah.
So would you say to anybody who asks, maybe to look at what?
Shred ahead.
All right, so I really appreciate you giving me the time and doing what you're doing. I know I was helpful, and I know you'll get something out of it. The only thing I would ask that you go back home, you tell people about our channel,
Yes.
because normally I teach. I don't make a lot of money teaching, and the other thing I don't get teaching a lot is I don't get to see these smiles that are on the camera right now. And that's mainly why I do this, whatever. So I really appreciate it. You guys were great,
You were
and you did it
very
really
helpful.
well.
You're very helpful.
Okay.